Alright, Southeastern PA Community Watch here at the Montgomery County Courthouse. I'm here to talk to the sheriff about handing out jury nullification forms. And what they'll do when I start handing them out on the public sidewalk out here. Sheriff says that he wouldn't do anything, and if one of the judges gets their butt hurt and sends them out to arrest me, what they'll do. So let's go find out.
The bank got PhD bank had to walk someone across the bridge.
Sure.
Way up there. I think we're fine to it.
Where is there a PVC bank?
Can you read that or you have to walk across the bridge somewhere there?
Bridgeport, there's one.
Bridgeport, that's across the bridge.
You have to walk across the bridge.
Yeah, Bridgeport?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta walk down to the canal, keep walking across the bridge.
Now, which way is it? No?
Walk out here, go down to Main Street,
Yeah.
turn left, which is the next light for Cal, and just follow that all the way across the bridge.
Make a left?
At the light,
Yeah.
then go down to the next light, make a right.
Alrighty.
Just walk across the bridge, keep walking. Right there, Bridgeport.
Alright.
About a mile, maybe?
Is the sheriff Sean, is he in today?
The sheriff?
The sheriff.
Nope.
Is he ever in, like?
I hardly see him.
I need to
He
talk
comes in a different way. You can go to the office.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down there. Alright, thanks. Yeah, it's interesting that everybody gets shit from bringing cameras into courthouses. My courthouse is really cool about it. I've done it so many times, and the only time I get shit is when my little tiny friend comes and tells me to leave the jurors alone. So. Let's go see. Oh, look at all these sheriff sales. My God, honestly. Every month, there's just walls and walls full of them. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's look at one here. Yeah, Treetop Lane in Norristown. Yeah, a lot of people. The sheriff's office. Look at this, the sheriff's office. Hi, ladies. Here's the, I guess the sheriff's not in, huh? No, Sean is not in.
You'd have to go down and ask his secretary.
I'll just wait it online.
So you're the secretary of the sheriff, huh?
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
He's not in, is he?
He wasn't. Let me take a quick look. Your name, sir?
Dan?
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep. It's dark in his office. So
I
he's
need to talk to whoever's in charge today, sheriff-wise.
in reference to what? And I can
Jury
guide you
nullification pamphlets.
back. Say again?
Jury nullification pamphlets?
Jury nullification pamphlets.
Yeah, I want to hand them out on the public sidewalk, but I want to get their feeling of what they'll do about it. Since they don't like, the judges don't like the truth to be given to jurors.
You're going to do it on our property or on the sidewalk?
No, on the sidewalk, right outside the courthouse.
Okay. All right. Let's see
Thanks.
what's available. Please have a seat, sir. I'll see if I can
Thanks much.
find somebody.
Alrighty. Judge O'Neill's still here, huh? Well, a lot of judges.
Okay. As long as you are not on the courthouse property,
Mm-hmm.
you can do it. Like the sidewalk up front is fine.
Correct. I know the area very well. Now, what if a judge gets a bug up his butt or her butt and sends them out to stop it?
Send someone out to stop
Sends
you?
the sheriffs, because they have to listen to the judges.
Okay.
They have to follow the law, but judges really don't follow law. They follow their ego.
Well, I think if it was the law, it's the law, but,
I know too many people that have been arrested for handing out this very important information to people. And I wouldn't specifically hand them out to jurors only. I would just be out to hand them to anybody who walks by.
you wouldn't know who the jurors
Correct.
are anyway.
Correct. But
Okay.
again, it's a felony. They'll say it's jury tampering is what they'll say.
Okay.
When the real juror tampering is the judge who does not inform the jurors of the right of jury nullification.
Okay. What is jury nullification? Let me ask you that.
It's a power, it's probably the strongest power a juror can have. So if the weight of the evidence does not,
Let me ask you something. Are
Go
you
ahead.
taping?
yeah,
You're not allowed to.
I am. The sheriffs know
You're
me
not
very
allowed
well
In
here.
the courthouse, in the sheriff's office to tape anything.
They know me well, very well.
Okay, excuse me,
I
sir.
do
Let
this
me
all day and all night here. But good.
Captain,
Oh, good. Captain, how you doing? I'm Dan.
taping.
Yep,
I've
good.
asked him to, he's not allowed to tape.
No, it's a public
anything.
area. It's public
That's
courthouse.
supposed to do, you can't tape it.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I do all the time now. You guys know my channel. I've been here probably 20 times taping. I walk through it. I can't tape in the courtrooms, is
No,
what
You
they
it's
can't,
say.
right there at the
you cannot tape it here.
Well, that's just a policy. That's not the law, you know what I mean? But anyways, real quick, I want to hand out jury nullification forms on the sidewalk. And I just want to know what your reaction would be if a judge told you to arrest me illegally for doing something that's not illegal. I know you have to follow the judge's wishes.
Right.
And they're your God and your master. So what would you do? Would you actually listen to him and arrest me?
We would have to go by what the order stated.
That's what I'm afraid of. So that's the problem.
Okay, if it's an order from the judge.
But it's, is there an order from the judge that we can't hand out jury nullification forms? I just didn't know if there was an order already in place for that. So I want to cover myself a little bit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that we wouldn't know.
How can I find that out? Can I go talk to someone up in the judge's chambers, I guess?
But
Or-
we have so many judges, which one would it be?
Well, it should be a standard policy already in place.
Then I'm not
And
familiar
who would I
with.
go to look to see what policies are in place that were orders from judges? I know when Bill Cosby was here, I was filming outside and inside, like I'm allowed to do. And I was over at the corner where the jurors would come down that ramp, you know what I mean, and the bus, and they kind of shooed me away saying that there's a judge's order stating that you can't film jurors as they're coming in. I don't know who the jurors are, so we went back and forth, and I left politely just because I didn't want to have any issues with them. And so those types of orders I would need to know prior to doing something like this, because it is a felony. If I get charged with jury tampering and I don't need felonies put upon me, I would win in the end. But who wants to go through the process and the lawyer fees and all this other stuff? You know, I'd rather just be honest and see what I can and cannot do without having too much issues. That's really all I'm doing here today. That's why I wanted to talk to Sean and see if he was available.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not in the office, so.
All right,
Let's see what the captain finds out.
I appreciate that. No, I do. You know, again, I'm not here to cause any problems. I have no ill will or intent, but I do want to have the people that become jurors informed properly. And I know that the judges do not inform them of jury nullification because, going back to your question, it allows a juror to say that this crime that this person is charged with is null and void for a lot of different reasons. And in all honesty, no matter what the judge says, the power of jury nullification allows one person in that juror to just end the whole trial right then and there. And so it's a tool that judges don't want jurors to know because it could interfere with
And
their
it's a law, you're
extortion. It is. Oh, God, yeah. There's actually a group called Fully Informed Jury Association, FIJA, which purposely is there to inform jurors of this huge power, and it really is. It's probably the strongest power you and I have as an individual in this country. And it's not being used because judges don't inform jurors about it. Now, there's been some states that have enacted laws that force judges to tell jurors about this jury nullification. Pennsylvania is not one of them. Montgomery County is not one of them. And I just want to be able to hand out the truth and the power that a juror actually has. But
You
again,
know for a fact that none of our judges say that?
yeah, they don't. Yeah. I've been living in this town for about 30 years in the area. I've had people that work for the judges themselves. I know I've asked questions over the years, and it's done for a reason. There's so much extortion, and that would take away their power of extortion if they have a juror say, you know what, this is not a legal charge. It's like drug offenses. If someone's selling another person a joint, they can get arrested. But who's the victim? If you buy a joint from me, we're both happy, there's no victim. But the law states there has to be a victim for there to be a crime. So how is there so many people in jail for victimless crimes? Prostitution's another one. If a John and a lady are in agreement that he will pay her to have, who's the victim? There's no victim, but yet there's people in jail for prostitution, there's people for soliciting, for drug offenses. So these are all victimless crimes that really jury nullification would come in strongly and say there's no victim, there's no crime, there's no trial. And the judge has to listen to that. And judges don't want to hear that, and I understand. But either way, so I just want to inform the populace of their rights. But as I know and you know, if a judge, no matter if it's right or wrong, send these guys out and say, go grab them, they have to grab me, right or wrong, legal or illegal. And he just admitted he would have to do what the judge says. Even though they both work for us, the people. I'm confused. And there's no law broken. Like you said, and like he said to you, as long as I'm on the public sidewalk, not on the court property, I know the process. I know I can't solicit jurors. I know I can't have a sign that says, jurors, come see me. I'm just handing out pamphlets to whoever wants one. I'm not pushing them on people. If they don't want to take them, next.
Okay.
You know. So you are on the right path by saying in the beginning that you have every right to do that. And we can't
That's
stop
what I
you.
was told.
That's correct. And who told you that?
One of our lieutenants.
Okay. And he's correct. I know that, but now when a judge gets upset because they don't like something, they have the power to really go after people. And that's what I'm concerned about. So I think I know my answer.
I was going to say, you know your answer because it sounds
Right.
like you know what a judge could do.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So I would like to now find out, since you brought up a very good point about there may be an order already in place about it.
Oh, I don't know.
Right, but you brought up a point, and that's a good point.
I don't know if there is or not, and where
Right.
you would even find it.
I know. I guess I could go up top and talk to one of the secretaries up there and see if they have any
They know.
information.
Yeah, are they familiar with anything?
Or, yeah, just some kind of orders they have. I mean, because I know there's court orders for filming and jury tampering or talking or filming jurors as they're coming and going, and that's all fun. I'm not out there to do any of that. So I know there's some orders already in place. Where are they kept? Who has them? Are there others? Things like that, you know. So what'd you find out?
How's it
Oh,
going,
another
sir?
guy. Hey.
How you
good,
doing?
Good.
I'm Adam
Dan.
Berry.
I'm Dan. Nice to meet you, Adam.
How you doing, Dan?
Good, good, good.
Good.
I want to hand out jury nullification forms out in the public sidewalk.
What's a jury nullification form?
It is a power that the jurors have that allows them to kind of wash away a victimless crime, prostitution, drug offenses, things like that, where a judge may want to charge them for that. It's a power jurors have.
Okay.
So I know that judges do not inform the jurors of their power of jury nullification, which is basically jury tampering on the judge's part. So I want to go out and just hand out pamphlets on the sidewalk, not to jurors, not to anybody specific, just to whoever wants to take one.
Okay.
That's legal. Now the problem is, if a judge gets his butt hurt and doesn't like what I'm doing, they're going to send you guys out to arrest me, illegally, whatever, because you have to do what the judges tell you to do. So is there a court order now in place, and you might not know this, pertaining to handing out pamphlets on public sidewalks about jury
Not that I'm aware
nullification?
of.
Correct. I know there's, I was here when Bill Cosby was here, and I was filming at the corner.
We know who you are, Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Were you going to arrest me? I mean, illegally for doing something that's legal?
Well, we're talking a hypothetical, you're not even doing. So-
Well, I'm going to, but I
Okay.
wanted to talk to you guys first. I like to always just
I noticed
be
you're recording
polite.
too, as you always do.
Absolutely. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't? You guys have body cameras. Why wouldn't anybody record conversations?
Were you aware of the court order that came out recently from the president judge regarding?
And which one is that?
Judge Del Ritchie.
Del Ritchie is the
Yeah.
president judge?
Yeah.
Is he the only one that can make a court order, or can other judges make court orders too, and he
No,
has to sign off on them?
Any judge can make a court order. He recently enacted one about video recording in certain areas of the courthouse.
Understandable.
This being one of them.
Is it really? Okay, that's fine.
So I'm gonna ask you right
I
now to
won't
turn
do it
the camera
anymore.
off.
Well, I'll walk out if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I better not
I
shut
think
it
you
off.
better.